Hello, welcome to Arcadian Unbox. Today we're going to unbox another Volos and Mordenkainen's Foes box, this collection. And basically, if this is the first time you are seeing one of my unboxings, this is not much more than an excuse for me to open miniatures that I would be opening either way. But this way, I'll get to open in front of people. People get to enjoy as well that, that feeling of getting a new booster of Pokemon cards, not knowing what's inside, a new booster of miniatures. That's the kind of feeling that I'm trying to share here. And at the same time, we get to talk about the miniatures that I'm unboxing and what I get to do with them. So, happy fun times. Let's get to the business. First miniature of the day. As usual, I will start with the small ones. This is another one of those monsters. I forgot what they're called. The Morezai. That's what it was. I got one in my first box. It's not a bad thing to get a repeated version of this monster, although these kinda act as high-level ghoul generals almost. So getting two generals is not that much useful. Yeah, I would prefer to get a low-level ghoul or something. If you want to see me unboxing the first Morezai that I got, go check out my first video on Volos and Mordenkainen's Foes. I talk enough about that miniature in there, but short summary, I don't like it very much. I like the monster, I don't like the miniature. So let's jump right to the second one. This was not a very happy choice. Second miniature, a slightly larger one. Is it another Gnoll? Yes, it is. Oh my god, I'm getting a duplicate box? Okay, but this one's slightly different. Okay. This is something that I actually like when WizKids does, is that they take the same mold for a single monster and they include a slight variation just to give it enough flair to make it look like a different monster. That way, you can have the same miniature twice, but you don't borrow as much because technically they're different poses or different models, or you can get two completely different monsters. In the very least, you will be able to distinguish them on the battlefield, which is also cool. This one actually is just a standard Gnoll. I have, where was it? I had it around here. Yeah. So this was the Gnoll pack leader that we got a while ago. And this is the normal Gnoll, the regular Gnoll, if you will. I think I have other Gnoll miniatures that are not this big. So I'm not sure why they started doing miniatures this large for normal Gnolls. But it's something that I'm not very mad with. It's just a change in scale. This one has one eye closed and one eye open, which is kind of goofy. But it's the kind of paint job that you can expect in these pre-painted miniatures. It's not completely horrible. Another note in my collection, just to flesh out my hordes when I'm trying to torment my players at low levels. And final small miniature. We are going through this box very quickly. Oh, I'm sensing something broken. Did this broke? No, it didn't. Oh, thank God. Oh, what is this? Was this supposed to come out? Oh, I understand what's going on. So, first of all, very flexible. This is supposed to be inserted in here, I think, as a kind of shield. Okay, the arrows are crude, but you can see what's happening here. This is, what is it called? It's a Githzerai Anarch. So I'm not familiar with this specific type of Gith, but it is a Gith, casting some kind of shield spell and blocking some arrows that are flying towards her. And yeah, it looks pretty cool. I mean, it is a little bit transparent and it looks a little bit cheap, but I applaud the originality at least, and it's cool. I like these arrows to come a little bit straighter, but still, it is an interesting miniature to have. This will probably be transformed into an NPC, an important or relevant Gith that my players will eventually find, and I'll present her as this, and whenever something happens, whenever someone tries to shoot an arrow at her or something, and at a cool moment, I just bring this miniature and say, okay, from this moment onward, she has a shield around her. Not very fond of the color scheme, but other than that, they just jumbled completely the face. This is not going to focus, but it looks like she has dirt all over her face, which is quite weird. very happy with this box so far. I mean, the GIF is cool, but the Morezai is just a repeated one, and I'm not very fond of the miniature. And the Gnoll is a Gnoll. The final miniature, let's see if it solves this thing. What is this? Oh, it's a troll. But it's not a normal troll. It is a Venom troll. Okay, these were variations to the normal troll that were introduced in Volo's Guide to Monsters. Oh, it actually has a really cool aspect to it. Look at these. I'm not sure if these are veins just pulsing with venom, or if they're supposed to be gashes on the skin oozing this black blood. But it's quite a cool miniature. This bloated and decaying aspect, these grotesque arms you see, it's pretty cool. And this, oh, it has pus from, this is disgusting, which is kind of the effect you're going for. The idea behind this is that since trolls are that monster that regenerates after they're wounded, unless they're wounded with fire, when they are wounded in a certain way and they are almost killed but survive, that triggers a mutation, you know, kind of what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, and they mutate in order to be like a complete opposite or a complete fusion with the thing that was supposed to kill them. And in this case, it's trolls that were exposed to very large doses of poison, and they just get these, they basically get poison for blood. They develop in a way never to be affected by poison again. They kind of meld with the poison itself, so they are very dangerous in that aspect. I'm not quite sure what are their abilities, but I think they were quite dangerous monsters, CR7 or 8. This will be a very good companion to a dire troll that I got from Fangs and Talons a few months, sorry. But yeah, I think this miniature is the savior of this box. I don't dislike the GIF, I just feel like it looks a little bit cheapish. And I feel like the shield could also have been done a little bit better, but the troll, yeah, for sure, the troll's cool, so I'm happy with that one. I hope you enjoyed this unboxing as well. It was a little bit more fast-paced than the others. Some people have been suggesting me that I shorten the duration of these unboxings and talk a little bit less about the monsters and just focus on actually unboxing the thing. Some people even suggested me doing shorts about it instead of actual videos. Tell me what you think in the comments down below, and if the majority agrees, I will change the format of this video to match what you like the best. So I think that is it for me for this unboxing video. Thank you so much for watching. If you like the content that I produce here, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Give me some extra strength to keep going, and share the video with your friends. That's one of the best ways to help me out to reach a wider audience. Other than that, there's a lot of playlists for you to check out. We have one box remaining of this collection to open, so I hope to see you in the next video.